Hello, everybody. I'm PunchSh0t, and I'm so excited to be kicking off the cartoon block with today's SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide Any% version 1.1 race. Now, like our host said, we met the incentive, $15,000 for the new SpongeBob and Patrick, so we'll be getting into those costumes right after we start the game.
Yeah. So Titans has been around. It's been out for around like a little over half a year at this point, and like within that short period of time, we already like broke the game open completely. Not counting the two spatula like run from Rehydrated, this is the shortest of the three modern Purple Lamp SpongeBob game speedruns. It's only like 30 minutes, and genuinely, I was really shocked at how good the speedrun turned out. Like it's really cool. So you're in for a fun ride, Jaxler.
Yeah, hello everybody. I'm Jaxler. I'm super excited to be here. I've been a part of the SpongeBob speedrun community since like 2015, and I cannot wait to show you all this game, y'all. We've got two of the best runners in the world showing off this game. Just if you thought the Cosmic Shake run from a couple years ago was wild, I don't even know where to begin with this game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right,
ready to get into this?
I'm ready. Remember to change to the costume.
Yeah, you gotta remember to change. All right.
Are we ready?
Yes. So a countdown? Mm-hmm. All right. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so we just gotta skip this cutscene. We'll get right into our costumes. Boom. And boom. Here we go.
Mine didn't count. Why isn't it working? Oh, okay.
Yes, he is, Cheese J.
I want to give a huge shout out to committee as well for allowing this incentive.
Yeah, I know, right? I was genuinely surprised when I saw that, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, so generally speaking, Titans of the Tide takes like a lot of the stuff that they messed around with from Cosmic Shake and adds a ton on top of it. There'll be a couple of like returning abilities coming back, but we're just kind of starting off the run, going through and, you know, just working our normal 9 to 5. Good vibes.
So the first strat, we're gonna have two cool strats back to back, so I'm gonna explain one of them. What you're gonna see first is called Super Bounce, and what it is it is a one-frame strat. There are little boost pads in the ground in this game that you can slam into using Patrick to get a lot of height. And if you hit the slam button one frame before you are about to hit the ground, you're able to get a huge height boost, and that is useful for several times throughout the run.
Yeah, and so the primary movement that we'll be seeing as well with Patrick are these dives you can do in the ground to burrow underground and then immediately canceling them, because that initial jump going into the ground essentially gives you a ton of speed. So we can kind of chain that over and over a good bit.
Exactly, and then so we'll be seeing our first Super Bounce after we get Plankton here.
Yeah, again, these are frame perfect tricks. We'll be going for them a couple of times over the course of the run.
Oh, that got it, but like, there we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. First try.
Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so the really cool thing about Titans as a game is this is where we get to like swap between SpongeBob and Patrick. And in some of the more classic SpongeBob games like Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie, you would need to swap between them Right. So
yeah, you gotta explain this one.
So we got the dive hover, so we can essentially do the initial dive animation and then cancel it by pausing, which allows us to re-enter the dive animation, and we can use that to hover. So, yep, the hover, some form of hover glitch makes its way over from Cosmic Shake, because of course it does.
Yes.
Every SpongeBob game has to have a flying glitch.
Everything translates.
Yeah. And so both SpongeBob and Patrick have different abilities that they can use. They both have the ability to kind of dash around, but they have individual strengths. So Patrick, for example, he has the ability to pick up heavy objects, and later on he'll also get a grapple as well that'll allow him to latch onto those things from a distance. And you're also going to see, because of the incentive, there are going to be like 2 points during the run where, for progression purposes, we have to buy a different outfit. I don't quite remember like why in the game story that is, other than we need to continue the game. Oh.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, there was one of the strats actually that I didn't get in practice. That was a balloon boost. So if you cartwheel or dash, I mean, the same frame that you touch a balloon after doing a karate kick, you can take the kick speed and take it a lot further, which is what I just did there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, you got it.
Yeah.
So I got one of them.
So the karate kick also is something that they started. Oh, wait, we got a really cool glitch.
Yeah, this is the big one.
So you thought cruise boosting was gone after Rehydrated came out, but it came back in Titans of the Tide. So if you activate the surfboard while talking to an NPC in a very specific way, it puts you in the state of being on the surfboard while having the ability to use all of your grounded movement options. So the first time you activate it, it's going to give you sort of that continuous speed boost. So if you were to kind of stand still, you would like continue to move. But on top of that, it gives you some other properties as well. Most notably in this section being water or goo will not kill you, which can be really helpful. And there's certain strats we're gonna use it for later on as well.
Yeah, if you either use your glider or you take damage, you will lose the speed from the surfboard, but all of the other properties will remain. Like you can still walk on water, you'll still be able to...
Yeah, you can walk through that obstacle as well in
Yeah.
surfboard mode. I don't know why that one works, but hey.
Yeah, because the surfboard can it's weird. It can go through breakable objects for some reason, and that's just one of the properties it has.
So right there, we on PunchSh0t's screen, we saw the use of a super bounce to get out of bounds, skipping a pretty lengthy section. And now we get to see the grapple a little bit as well, where we grapple the stone tiki, and we're actually going to make sure that it falls into the goop so that it respawns later. We're going to be making use of that stone tiki to bypass some requirements later on.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite routing points of the game. If we lose that stone tiki, there is an extra puzzle that we have to do. It loses about 90 seconds, and it's very nice that we're able to take that into the next room with us.
All right, yeah. I should probably mention before we forget, you may see a hitbox that appears. It's because in the 1.1 version of the game, there's a bug where if you change characters in the surfboard, the hitbox for it appears. It's very bizarre. It was fixed in the later versions, but since we play on 1.1, that bug is still present.
And right here, that is a force fight there, but fortunately we can use a mechanic that we used for the first time called grapple kicking, where we can throw an enemy with Patrick, and then we can actually switch to SpongeBob right after. And after pulling it in with Patrick, we can kick it mid-air, which is very useful. And also, we just fell through the floor,
Yeah,
so
there's
that's
a hole
fun.
in the floor.
Casual SpongeBob game shenanigans.
Yeah, and you're actually seeing our runners kind of strafe on and off of it in order to prevent falling off. And then we can pull that with us and then use the grapple to take it where we're not supposed to and just yeet, send that all the way over there.
There it is.
And so that's essentially, there's 3 stone tikis you're intended to use for this section, I believe. And that's going to skip getting one of the more annoying ones later on. So essentially, kind of just making use of the game mechanics in a way maybe the devs didn't quite expect, right?
Yeah, so we use that first stone tiki to fill in one of those slots, and then we can just use the other stone tiki that's supposed to be for that puzzle in the next section. And now this is another force
fight.
fight.
Surfboard hover. I don't know if Punch did that, but
I did not do it yet. The thing is about this game is that there are so many different ways of doing strats, like even the small stuff. See if we got it.
I think, all right, we can get the alternate. There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's really hard. So, so I think you can low-key kind of hear it coming through some of the headsets, just how much APM there is to some of these strats, where you just have to cancel these animations back to back. And you'll also see on a couple things later on in the run, we're actually mostly doing it on keyboard. We will swap to controller actually for a couple of setups for
Why that happened? Okay, whatever.
So
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I believe it's the roll or dash button is on Alt by default. So it's really
No, it's really annoying.
It's really annoying. It's
Alt tab. All right.
And now here we get to see the first utilization of a glitch called coordinate storage. Pretty much, if you have a jellyfish, you can catch it. But if you interrupt the catching animation, you're actually able to store your coordinates for a time until you use the button to catch the jellyfish again. So we're just going to store that right here. When I come down here. And then, I missed it. We can go for it again.
Worth mentioning, I'm going to be doing a totally different version of getting down there.
Yeah, right. There's
pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a version of it where you can also go out of bounds.
And
there it is.
There we go.
They're all roughly the same speed too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, the timing for that definitely takes a lot of time to get used to. If you do it too late, you're just gonna go back in bounds past the out of bounds. And then if you do it too early, you're just not gonna warp at all. We got the better of the two failures, so that's good.
Yeah. It's worth noting as well, a big theme with this game's speedrun is that there's a lot of like triggers that you need to hit. So like right there before this boss fight, PunchSh0t actually went a little bit backwards in order to hit one of those triggers so that the Dutchman's chest boss would actually like spawn in so we can progress the game. We have all of these busted tools, but because of the way, for the most part, the trigger system works. We'll talk, there's one level in particular that breaks that rule. But we have to kind of like, in our own way, go and hit all of those triggers in order to actually allow the game to progress.
Yeah, and this boss fight is, typically it's pretty linear, but there is a big phase skip that saves about 40 seconds. So if you noticed during his first phase, I actually threw the barrel to the side of the chest. That is because when the barrel explodes and it hits the Dutchman in the goo, it actually does twice the damage. And if we do that twice, it actually gives us barely enough damage to be able to skip his fourth phase.
Yeah, and so while we're taking on Dutchman's chest here, spef, if you have anything you'd like to share with us, probably time for one or two quick reads.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. We've got a bunch of love coming in from your community, like $10 from Bob Loves Cheese, saying, excited to watch one of my favorite Saturday morning cartoons together with all of my friends here at GDQ. SpongeBob really brings everyone together. So proud of you both for showcasing this run. Less than 3.
Thank you so much, Bob. Shout outs to my man, the roommate.
Cheese J also donated $25, saying anything but Mecca. Punch, I'm so glad you joined my Mario Odyssey stream, and we've been friends for over 8 years now. So excited to watch you crush the SpongeBob race from the back couch. Love you. Less than 3.
Yeah, love you too, Cheese J.
Love you!
Woo! Probably got time for one more.
All right, and of course we have a $10 donation from Patrick Starr that says, is Summer Games done quick and instrument?
Yes, it is.
Keep those memes coming in.
See if I can write GDQ in the sand here.
You probably have time for one more. I might have lied.
Wow.
Sorry, my bad.
Epic Crossover donated $15 to MSF and said, best of luck to you, Punch and Kaons. It is truly incredible to see you both on stage here at SGDQ. Jaxler, my goat on commentary. I am truly blessed to be a part of this community, and I wish you all the best. P.S. I am also surprised they accepted this incentive.
Yo, it's so real. All right, so that is the end of the first level. It was called Goldie's Island. And now it is time for the next part of the story where we realize that the Dutchman is going to come for King Neptune. So we're going to go to King Neptune's palace to warn him. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama in this game.
Yeah, I'm going there too. I'm going to be doing a different strat at the start. It's not fast, but I want to show it off just because it's really cool.
Yeah, there's so many strats in the modern SpongeBob runs that are like equivalent time save, but are just beast mode.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're going to go for another one of those karate kicks here on the balloon. Oh, we got it. Oh, that's perfect.
2 for 2 is wild.
That's very hard to time because you're going so fast. But here we're going to see something very odd here. You know that wall on the palace? Yeah, about that.
Oh.
So that wall just doesn't exist for part way. So we can just go straight through it and skip having to do one of these very small progression checks. It takes about 20 to 30 seconds. Now we have another force fight here, but Kaons is going to show off a very neat strat. We wish it were fast, but it just looks so much cooler, so I want to demonstrate it.
Yeah, I'm going to show that off.
And now we have another super bounce if I can grab it.
So how it works is you unlock the warp. All right, yeah, you'll see it. Gonna go through the fake wall. All right, this may take a bit. It's like super jank, but.
So now we have to talk to these NPCs, and the story reason behind this is because we need to be able to get into...
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
And
That's so hard.
And then we're gonna go under here and enter the boss fight like that. And then just gonna get rid of all these enemies here. And now we're gonna warp.
I'm coming up to the joke.
Oh yeah, you're coming up to the. Did I just soft lock? I soft locked.
Oh no.
That's beautiful. Okay, can we what can we do here? Because like I literally have to close the game, like by force.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can go like if you just reboot.
Yeah. I know. I don't want to you know like show anything on stream. So,
yeah. Just go ahead. If someone on tech could just like put the logo over Kaon's feed while we.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop playing
That's
until you
lovely.
get a fixer.
This game has so many soft locks like this. It's like actually crazy.
The game is very jank. It's very risk heavy.
I can't believe that happened. All right.
I've never seen that soft lock before.
It's because I warp too fast. Like if you menu too fast in this game, it just like breaks everything. It's like ridiculous.
I see.
All right.
Just game's too hard. Okay, we
It
should be good,
is.
tech.
Wait,
Thank you.
yeah. Let me just make sure there's a good autosave here. Ooh. Oh, I'm super far back.
Oh rats. Oh
Oh,
boy.
that's rough.
That's a yikes.
Pain.
All right, whatever. I won't do that strat again. But that was literally just because I warped too fast. So I gotta make sure not to do that.
Literally gamed too hard.
Yeah.
Bro, game
That's
too
kinda
hard.
brutal, but it's all right.
So Punch is out of bounds.
Oh yeah, we missed that part.
So basically, by like sort of like diving right by the edge there, it kind of sets our respawn point like on the ceiling.
Yeah, this game has a respawn feature where if you hit a damage plane, it will respawn you to where you were last grounded, but it's not done correctly.
Yeah.
It actually spawns you a little bit above where you last were, so we can use it to click through some ceilings if you're close enough to a ceiling. And now I am coming up to the end of the palace here. I accidentally menued, that's nice. Okay, beautiful. Now we are in Catacombs.
All right, so Catacombs is kind of the level that I said was, or basically referring to being the one that's like different, because we're going to get out of bounds here pretty hard. So what we're gonna do is jump up here, and then we can do a ground pound here to do a similar setup to get ourselves out of bounds. And this is like the one level that doesn't have like the same level of trigger tomfoolery, as I like to call it, where we can actually bypass like 90% of the, well, maybe not 90%, but this is maybe like one of the longest parts of the game casually, like by far one of the biggest like sections of the game. Like, how long did it take y'all to get through this casually? Like what, like 40 minutes?
Probably at least 30. But yeah, go figure. It's the longest section casually, but it's the fastest section in the speedrun. Go figure.
Yeah, thanks, Purple Lamp.
Classic.
Comma positive. Purple Lamp have been super sick. You know, obviously with the rehydrated remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom, but also just kind of continuing on the legacy of these more modern SpongeBob games.
Yeah. All right, we'll write in the sand again. I'll try to write. All right, let's see. G.
By jumping in that specific spot, we can actually unlock the next section, which after we unlock it, we can just warp to. So that is what happened there.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
There he goes.
And we're gonna do a double karate kick after using the grapple from Patrick in order to get out of bounds here. So I have a question for y'all actually. Generally speaking, when it comes to like, if you're just doing lateral movement, do you usually like to do Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick's just like, he's like.
Oh, you know what that reminds me?
Because, okay.
I gotta do this.
Because, because the borrow is like so like OP, like Patrick is just generally like fast to use like at all times.
And then like SpongeBob situationally has some stuff. Also another gap in the wall.
Oh yeah, yep.
There's just gonna be a lot of those things like that in this run where there's just like gaps in walls or just other nonsense that like we can just completely exploit.
There's so much happening at once. It's hard to miss something when you're talking about something else.
Yeah.
Now, this is the end of the city, and we are coming on to the first item, but also I got another balloon boost.
Oh my, that's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Y'all, hey, match me on this chat. $5 for every time one of our runners gets a frame perfect on those karate kicks. We're at, I think, 3 right now for Punch.
I'm at 3.
I don't know if Kaons got any yet, but...
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm not to do that.
Let's run a chat. Oh, yeah, we got a really cool strat on this boss fight here as well. We got to wait around a little bit for the boss to become vulnerable. But in a moment here, what we're going to do is grab one of these jars and throw it in a specific spot and then grapple another. And so what we can do is throw this jar basically right on the edge of the platform where the boss is. And so now we can just spam the boss. And so after the phase transition happens here as well, we can just stay up here. And the boss is done.
Boom, he's dead.
It's really hilarious. Like my jaw dropped when that strat was found. It's just like so ridiculous. It saved like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Honorable mention for what I just did there. I just went to Goldie's Island and I died. The reason we did that is because there is a glitch called AI glitch. Yeah, death glitch. And it is what it does is if you warp to somewhere else while you are in the middle of a death animation, for some reason it'll just completely deactivate all of the AI, so they'll just be completely non-aggressive. Why? Who knows?
It's really nice.
But it also has an additional perk. It'll actually get rid of damage planes. It won't get rid of instant kill planes, but it'll get rid of damage planes that'll damage you once. Yeah, that's going to be useful for the section that's coming up.
Yeah, and you also have to be a little careful as well, because that will disable some things that if you fall too far out of bounds, then you don't void out like you normally would. So
right, yeah, here's another surfboard situation. Another surfboard situation.
We missed the drain joke, but it's really funny. You know.
You know the vibes. There's too much going on.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of this again. It's kind of I'm really surprised it didn't auto-save further, but it's all good.
Yeah. Sometimes some of the like I had this when I learned Rehydrated. Is just like sometimes the game is just like, nuh-uh. And
yeah,
you just get
it's classic Unreal Engine jank. There's like so much like save problems. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's a really cool section of movement coming up also. So we just did 2 grapple kicks back to back. Now we're going to do a super bounce to get up here.
Nice.
There we go.
I didn't quite get the frame perfect on that one, but
yeah. Well, that one, actually, speaking of the frame perfects, the cartwheel actually doesn't give us any speed. It just gives you regular cartwheel speed when you cartwheel in a surfboard boost. It doesn't stack the surfboard speed on top of it, which is unfortunate, but... Oh, come grab the guy. There we go. I kept grappling the big one.
Yeah, and so we actually need to do this fight here in order to, again, advance the triggers, but we are going to do a really cool strat here in a second. Or it might be a little bit longer.
Yeah, it'll come up in about a minute.
Yeah. So I guess when we're moving here, I think we probably have time for another donation or 2.
Yep.
Can we take a break and eat some ice?
Can do. You can sing along with this, but the lyrics are a little different. We have a $33 donation from Lingo saying, "Sing along with me as I top off my donation total for the week to $250. F is for friends who speed run together. U is for you and me. N is for naked, as in good grief, they're naked. From here in the MSP.
Yeah, that's fire. Thanks,
Thank you very much, Lingo.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. All right, so coming up here in a second, we're gonna see maybe one of the toughest strats in the run. So what we're gonna attempt to do is make our way out of bounds here and attempt to surf up the mountain.
Oh my god, I got stuck in the catacombs out of bounds, dude.
Oh my god.
You got stuck in the wall?
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's a tough one. Am I high enough? I am. It's fine.
Yeah, so this mountain is extremely steep, so there's specific spots where it is just slanted enough that we can essentially spam getting on and off of the surfboard in order to climb all the way up it. This is a big part of the reason we set up the AI glitch as well, because there's a bunch of like damage planes through here as well.
By the way, I forgot.
The game really doesn't want you to be up here.
Yeah, it does not. You can tell it's fighting it really hard.
Yeah, so this one like takes a lot of practice as well. And then once you get kind of up the side of the mountain, you can kind of use your speed to get around here and land in bounds. Let's go. Nicely done.
Now we have, it's not over yet. We have the, he's going to do the the jellyfish warp again.
Yep, this is the second use of that.
Yeah,
in this run.
hopefully he gets it. If not, there's a backup, but like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is maybe my favorite of the sort of coordinate storage tricks.
Okay, nice, beautiful.
Nice.
And now we are inside the cave. We're not supposed to be up this high, obviously. But now, since we have the surfboard state, we are able to just go straight through those rocks. Beautiful.
Yeah, so there's certain, just in the game casually, certain planes that it's like, once you walk through here, you are no longer allowed to use your surfboard. And so by doing that sequence, we, I believe, bypassed a couple of those so that we don't have to worry about that. And then we go down there to hit a trigger, and then we reload our autosave in order to spawn in the Hibernation Sandy boss. Nicely done. That's a really, really tough segment, so.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest segments of the run, for sure.
Yeah, Sandy Fight's cool. I do it with controller. It's like I think like the one fight in the game that like isn't like totally like auto-scroller. Like it's like based on like how fast you can do your inputs.
Yeah, like you can look at this. It's practically Dark Souls right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the big thing you'll see as well, we've seen it already, is just ground pounding in place is going to be our best form of DPS for most of these. Just because you can jump cancel it and spam it, and it's really, really strong.
While I'm fighting this boss, we might have time for another donation or two.
Yeah, I'm heading to the boss too.
That we can do. I'm going to need a little audience participation on this one. We have a $5 donation from Starwind X9 that says, "Is this the Krusty Krab?"
No, this is Patrick.
This is PunchSh0t.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Thank you very much. We also had a $10 donation to MSF from XCOG that says, "Watching peeled Patrick walk on water at high velocity for the first time was an experience. I need to check this game out for myself." You absolutely
should. Please do.
And now,
and also, lastly, a $100 donation from Zader that just says, "Love you, PunchSh0t."
oh, that's my family right there. Thank you so much. I love my family. It's so supportive. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so right there, we just did another glitch where by like reloading there, you spawn in like double the amount of enemies. And it doesn't really care what enemies that you defeated. It really just cares about your kill quota. So by respawning the enemies again, you can just destroy all the enemies that like die in one hit and just instantly clear the fight. It's really nice. There's a couple of bruiser enemies there that are really slow. So really, really nice find there. Yeah, kind of to what Kaons was talking about with controller a bit earlier. It's kind of funny. A lot of the modern like SpongeBob, especially Rehydrated, has like a lot of stuff where you actually want, in a lot of instances, to have keyboard and mouse and controller because different things are easier on one versus the other. Or in Rehydrated's case, you unplug the controller and it breaks the game.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, Rehydrate is a bug where like it's low-key like similar to like the death glitch in this death glitch in this game because like has like a similar effect, but like you unplug the controller during the load and it gives you like a similar effect. It's like really weird though because like you literally need to disconnect.
Oh, that sucks. That's tough.
Good.
That's fine. That's fine. We can do it again.
Also, I love how that when we're doing the hover glitch with this costume, like every other pause, Patrick is just mooning the camera. So that's really epic.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like, you can just, I don't think I really need to describe how much we're skipping by doing these floats. Like you can see all of like the game. It's like over there. But what if we just didn't? Nice. Okay, good save.
That's better.
For one of the floats we'll do in the final boss sequence as well, you can also, instead of using the pause menu, chain it with the surfboard. But you lose height gradually over time. So a lot of times it's best to just do the regular floats. But you might be wondering, hey, if we have this busted float glitch, why don't we use it all of the time? And mostly that's because Patrick's like burrow movement and just like the other gameplay mechanics we have access to are just so much faster than just diving midair. And we got the damage boost there as well, so nice.
Yeah. I don't think you see it in the route anymore, but if you have the surf boost speed and hover, it is pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's not as fast as like moving with the surf boost, but it's still fast.
Yeah, because it's essentially like you're on a treadmill. So like you could just be standing still, and you will just be like,
okay, that's fine. I was just gonna use the air current there, and then I saw the cannonball coming at me. I was like, that works.
Whoa, get that. Okay, thank you.
I feel like the game has just been kind of a little rude about the, there's number 4, baby. Let's go, number 4.
We're at 20.
Good stuff. Again,
Nice.
frame perfect strat. So we're on PunchSh0t screen in the final boss now. So again, this run goes by really, really fast. And also this boss fight maybe takes up like the largest percentage portion of the run. I think it's like what, a 7 or 8 minute fight?
Yeah, for sure. It's at least 7 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, because this fight, obviously we're fighting the Flying Dutchman. We're fighting King Neptune. You know, the Titans of the Tide. It's in the name.
There's Titans.
Thanks for leaving me hanging, crowd. I really appreciate it. But we're actually doing a strat here on this first phase on purpose, where we're just going to give the Dutchman the stare down, because you can DPS through this first phase, but the game doesn't really expect you, low-key, to kind of not just DPS them in the first phase. And so if you carry over this amount of health bar into the second phase, you can essentially do a boatload of damage in the next, allowing you to skip the phase after that, essentially. So this will get Dutchman straight down to half HP bar, sending us straight into the King Neptune portion.
Yep, for some reason it just doesn't work with King Neptune or any of the other phases of the boss fight that come later on. It's just the first one with Dutchman. We've tested it endlessly.
Yeah, and then on the other side here, we got Kaons going for the mountain climb here. So chat, crowd, send Kaons your energy. Kaons, you got this.
You got this, man. These enemies that spawn in between, they actually just don't affect the fight at all. Even if you don't kill them, the phase stays just the same. It goes at the same time, so no time lost or gained.
Okay.
All right, that's the first part.
Yep.
Now we store the coordinates from the jellyfish.
And as we say that, I am in the slide of the final boss, and this is
Yeah,
where we do our
slide
last
hover.
big hover, yep.
But with slide speed, it's unique. All right. Nice.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
beautiful, okay.
Yeah, that was an extremely fast mountain climb too. That was really, really well done.
That was a decent amount.
That's
Yeah.
I can't emphasize enough how hard that strat is.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. It took me forever to even like conceptualize how to do it.
Yeah, really, really well done.
Thank you.
And then on this hover as well that Punch is doing right now, Punch is taking the slide speed and carrying it into the hover, which makes this a lot faster. In this section of the slide, there's a lot of curves around and stuff like that. So this is kind of just letting us bypass it. And then towards the end as well, we can also, once we're getting closer to our destination, swap over to swapping between surfboard and sort of these ground pounds to sort of slow fall while also doing some of the surfboard speed as well. So like this, for example. So instead of sort of the flashing imagery maybe with the pause menu, we just get right in here.
There we go. I'm sorry, correction. It's not. We don't have the surfboard in here. What's happening is that the slide you just for some reason pause in the air whenever you switch characters. So we just spam character slam and the slam button, and it just works the same.
Yeah, it's the character swap hover. It's only really useful with slides. Whoa!
Oh my God, what is happening here? Live, please. Okay, no, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Even if he did fall, it's not that big of a deal because he'll just respawn right back there. But we did the old route with the death glitch, and if you fell, like the run was like totally over. It was just like totally cooked.
Dude, Titans woke up today and chose violence. Like, this is rough.
So 3, 4, 5.
What does that storm tiki do in there? That's not usually there. Anyway.
Yeah, so right there, you saw again, Kaon setting up that like enemy dupe, essentially just instantly clearing that fight.
Just duplicating the boss fight. Yeah, it's, like, it's such a ridiculous glitch.
And that's like the thing I think is really cool about the Titans run is like you've got the cool movement, you've got the cool glitches, but it's so varied, right? And I think that's like the big hallmark of not even just modern SpongeBob, but all of the SpongeBob games, where you just have this giant assortment of like weird tech and glitches that maybe only come up in 1 or 2 places, but they're really sick and save a bunch of time. Yeah, so PunchSh0t moving on through here with the latter half of the final boss here. So spef, if you got anything more you'd like to share with us, now would be a great time.
Oh, we've got a whole lot of love still coming in for this run, like a $20 donation to MSF from Karate Man that says anything but Wait, he's actually playing Titans. Good luck, PunchSh0t.
Thank you so much, Karate Man. A little bit of context there. I procrastinated this game for so long on stream to practice, so it kind of became a running gag to say anything but Titans.
Yeah, I know. You did insanely well for how much you slacked off.
Oh, come on, man.
And I want to give a shout out to some more SpongeBob memes coming in from our generous donors out there, like $25 from Moss saying, Day 7, give it up for Day 7. And a $50 donation from an anonymous donor that says, oh, Magic Conch, what should we do next? Donate to MSF.
People have
thank you so much. The Magic Conch has also been saying this.
All right. So right there, Kaons getting a damage boost there on purpose. Punch did it as well, where you don't quite have enough height to get there. So you do the damage boost to get on top of the ledge right there, and that lets you continue the hover the rest of the way. Nicely done. Yeah, both of our players are in fights right now, so probably time for maybe one more.
Yeah, we can do a quick $100 donation from Binary Clone that just says less than 3. Thank you so much for that generous donation, as well as another quick $250 donation from Mr. Sleepy, which is how a lot of us feel this morning. But this is waking us up, and they said good morning, less than 3. Thank you so much for your donations to MSF.
Yeah,
and good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you all so much for your generosity as well. Just raising like $15,000 just to make SpongeBob and Patrick naked.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on.
Yeah, you might want to.
Oh, no, he is naked. I forgot that's just his costume. I forgot SpongeBob isn't naked. He's just has a hole in his pants.
Yeah. Oh, and that's time for PunchSh0t as well. Sorry.
Sorry, going too hard with the donation.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
GG, man.
Yeah,
GG.
and honestly, for how evil the game has been to Kaons this race, like
it's insane. I know. This game hates me.
Yeah.
Like I got a soft lock and the catacombs. Like that's just insane.
Yeah, but that's just SpongeBob for you in a nutshell.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Have you ever gotten that soft lock before in Palace?
What? No. no, I haven't.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
But I don't even think I literally just think it was like some menuing jank where I just like warped too fast. It's super weird.
What we in the industry would like to call a Unreal Engine moment.
Exactly. Like everyone loves Unreal Engine. It's really great.
For sure.
Is everyone hyped for Unreal 6?
Woo!
I love slop. Okay.
Oh my god. My goodness. I just want to give Kaons a huge shout out as well. This is Kaons' first time on the GDQ main stage.
Yeah.
Kaons was also on the commentary, basically did remote commentary for Cosmic Shake for PunchSh0t a couple years ago. And just
I can't believe it's 2 years ago.
It's wild, isn't it?
I have a funny story about that commentary. So, everybody agrees. Kaons' voice is very unique, right? We love it.
Yeah. Beautiful, deep bass voice.
So I got home after the run.
Flex.
Kaons was doing remote commentary, like we said. When I got home, my parents were like, "Oh, and I love that guy online that was doing the Patrick impression." And they thought he was using a voice filter. That's why he had to be online. And that got me thinking: how many people actually thought we were using a voice filter?
Yeah, I'm still surprised at how good the audio quality was over a Discord call.
It was though, yeah.
Yeah, huge shout out to Tech, by the way, for not only getting this dual PC setup going, but also just like.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed there, but like the naked Patrick costume doesn't have a mouth. It's so weird.
Wait, what?
Yes,
I didn't notice that.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, wait, did you notice that?
I did not.
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
So
I gotta show this.
You have to go on a slide as the naked Patrick costume.
Hold on, let me go.
It's like I need to see this, but I also am not prepared to see this.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's a really weird oversight. I don't think they ever fixed it.
Okay, well, I'm not there.
I also just like love the ASMR that goes on whenever you're doing one of these hovers as well. All right, I desperately need to see this.
We're gonna get there soon. I need to see it too. I never noticed that. And I'm a runner.
Oh. That's okay.
shoot.
I gotta do that. I gotta do that again. So you got more time for that. See, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, he has no mouth.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, I didn't see it.
All right.
Not in my way.
So like it's like open, but there's no like texture to it.
Yeah.
So it's just all tongue and all mouth skin. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
All right, let's see this. Oh my God.
It's really curious.
How did I not notice that? Oh my goodness.
You know what? How about as a palate cleanser, Steph? Do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Yes, please.
I would like to remind you all that you did this.
Yeah, this is all my fault. I'm so sorry.
All tongue and only mouth skin is what you all donated for. Thank you again for $15,000 to MSF to see Nude Patrick and SpongeBob and all tongue and mouth skin. We had a $5 donation come in from Sunny that I'm going to need a little bit more audience participation for. That says, "Are you ready, kids?"
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, who are the speedrunners under the sea? Kaons and PunchSh0t. Excited to see SpongeBob back in GDQ. Let's go, runners and trans rights. Thank you so much.
Right.
Yes, I can. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
What is the current time right now?
You're at 38. You're good.
38, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we're schmoving right now, and that's like, you know, part of like obviously it's like a 30-minute like type of. What is record now? Out of curiosity.
Record is it's like a mid 30 by Darkness. Darkness. This is his first speed game, I believe, and like he.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Yeah, he just grinded it, and he was really good at it. So.
That's so
Yeah,
dope.
he's a whole different beast.
Shout out to Darkness. Also, shout out to Sleepyhead. He made like some of the like mods and stuff for this game. Very useful stuff there. So shout out to him.
Stuff like practice tools.
Okay, thank you so much, Sleepyhead.
Anyone else we should shout out?
Yeah. Well, I just want to give like a huge shout out to just like the broad like SpongeBob speedrunning community. You know, you'd think like for games that are a bit more off the beaten path, like licensed games like this, we have a really huge and growing community, especially for like the classic SpongeBob stuff as well. A lot of people coming in, playing the OG Battle for Bikini Bottom, the SpongeBob movie game. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah.
SpongeBob movie game.
Low-key, this game feels like the closest that we'll ever get to a movie remake. I'll take it with the SpongeBob and Patrick swaps and all of that jazz. But
You might want to be buying some health at some point, maybe.
I think we're all good. Trust me.
I believe in you.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also want to give a huge shout out to some of the other like just modern SpongeBob speedrun crew in general. Shout out. I never know how to pronounce their name. Is it like Kino or Chino or
Chino, I think.
Chino.
It's Chino, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he's really good at rehydrate.
Super good at rehydrate.
Yeah.
And I want to just like shout out the whole community for making a lot of like really good resources. Like these modern SpongeBob games are really well documented.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you're looking for like a place to start in like the speedrunning thing as a whole, the SpongeBob games like have pretty, on average, low skill floors. So if you're interested as well, we have a community Discord for pretty much each individual SpongeBob game. I believe Rehydrated shares its server with BFBB, unless that has changed.
No, that's true. Rehydrate and BFBB changed the same server, and then there's individual ones for Cosmic Shake and Titans.
Yeah, and everyone in the community is like just super nice. And if you have any questions for like, oh, how do I do that? Like really tough looking, like climb up the mountain, like they would be over the moon to help anyone out and get into these games.
Yeah.
Oh, there's what you were talking about with the hitbox wire.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's like dark
And
red.
time for me.
And that's time.
Time.
Yeah. All right.
Underestimate. Let's go.
Yeah, still underestimate despite all the nonsense.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Well played, sir.
You're a trooper, my dude. That's tough to deal
Yeah.
with, you know. So
Yeah, I was so worried when I saw the autosave and saw it said jungle, but I mean, thankfully it was like right at the very end.
Yeah.
That could have been much worse.
yeah. So, where can people find y'all? I know y'all have been playing these games, well, except for you apparently, but you know, anything but Titans.
Yeah, anything but Titans.
Where can people find you, and what are y'all up to?
You can find me on twitch.tv/PunchSh0t. Make sure the O in the shot is a 0. And I speedrun a multitude of games. This is one of them. I'm so glad I got to show this off. And I plan on submitting to next GDQ as well.
Yeah, all right, so, all right, so I'm Kaons, twitch.tv/Kaons, Kaons, like it says. And I'm also mainly on YouTube too. I post a lot of content about these like modern SpongeBob games and like have a lot of like showcases on like all the different tricks and stuff there. We're pushing 6,000 subs soon, which is pretty cool. So I want to go help out that.
Sub to the goat.
Yeah.
Sub to the goat.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Jaxler, you want to say anything? Or?
Yeah, I just want to thank these two for allowing me to be on this couch. You know, I've been a part of the SpongeBob community for, 11 years now, and I'm just grateful. And I'm grateful as well for the work that you two have put in to make just, not just this game, but just like the modern SpongeBob space just really freaking awesome. Yeah. And I'm so glad I got to meet both of you as well, genuinely.
I'm so glad I got to meet you. This guy is one of the first guys I met when I started coming to GDQs. I'm so glad I got to know him.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say huge thank you to GDQ. I've watched and known about GDQ for like well over a decade at this point, so it's kind of cool to actually be on one. It's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for accepting the game. Hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, anything else?
Well, yeah, I mean, stick around for the cartoons blog. We've got Night of 100 Frights up next. Do not want to miss that. And then I'll actually be on couch for the Ed, Ed, and Eddie run right after that. So don't go anywhere, y'all. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much.